And welcome to another edition of the Ohm Service Live with me, Marky Mark, BFG, and the wonderful Betty. Yes,
I'm back, bitches.
Good evening, chat. Good evening, everyone on the replay. Hope you're all well.
Bunny's going to be charging you copyright, son.
Why is Bunny going to be charging me copyright?
No, Betty. I'm back, bitches.
Oh, yes.
Say. Naughty. Honk, honk, Bunny.
Honk, honk.
No, man, something's... Oh, that's better. Okay.
I'm so looking forward to Expo.
I thought I'd buggered up my other screen here. Yeah, I'm back. I do apologise for not being here last week, but I've been up to my balls in it with work, and I've just been absolutely exhausted. So, last week I came home from work and I just crashed and burned. Sorry, folks.
It happens to everyone.
I know I'm getting to that age now. I've just got to go for a pee in the middle of the night. I'm absolutely done in.
Oh, help me, Doug. Fucking awesome. Apparently it's all right. You're royalty free because you're an honorary biatch.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he is. It's very true, that.
No, I'd say he's more cutting than bitchy, dear. More cutting.
He's more what?
Cutting than bitchy.
Cutting.
Sharp. Never mind. Fuck it. Tumbleweeds. Stop it.
Can we just blank his camera out? Blank his camera out and turn off his audio.
How do you do that?
Come back, Chuck. Come back.
I'm trying.
We know you're trying.
You're very trying.
Hey.
That's it.
If he's cutting indeed.
Yeah, honestly, he does.
Well, you
He
knew
goes
what
right
I
over
meant.
my head. Well, most people go right over my head.
Nothing
I
goes
didn't
over
want to
my
say it.
I just feel that Dax a destroyer because nothing goes over my head.
Yes, it does.
Oh, don't.
Nothing goes over your head. You only lickle.
Say hello to chat, Stephen. Shut the fuck up.
Thank you, darling. Right. Good evening, Mr. Stone. How are you? Help me, Duck. How you doing, dude? Bill Richards, darling. Good evening. Dawn W. Hello. Dick Duffy. Good evening and welcome.
Good evening.
Good
I
evening.
like that name. That name's ace.
It's awesome, isn't it? Dion 78, dude. Essence of Vapes, Andy. How you doing, kid? Fee. Buggles. Fletch, good evening, dude. Free Rider Vapor. Festus, thank you for joining, sir. John Vaping Joker, hope you're well, mate. Shane Gibson, same to you, sir.
Hello.
UK Andy, legend.
Hello.
Good evening. And as ever, honk honk. Evening, Bunny. And last by no means least, Vapor Queen Becky, darling, Buggles. And of course, Gaily Bops, who kindly
Yes,
put
Gaily
the
Bops
reminder.
saved it because I was on Silly Chat. Oh, goes to Gaily Bops.
And Cousin Mick.
Cousin Mick.
Good evening,
Yes,
sir.
Bob.
Who else we got? I'm just double checking to make sure we're not. No, we seem to have got everybody.
Did you get Mr. Valentine?
Mr. Valentine. Oh,
Hello,
Stuart.
hello,
Good
Stuart.
day, mate. Do apologise.
That was an Australian accent. It was shit.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was. No wonder they're cancelling Neighbours.
Dawn, I did not forget you, darling. You got special huggles.
Yeah, you did get Huggles.
Yeah, you definitely got Huggles.
Yeah, you did definitely get Huggles.
Yeah, I heard the rumour that they're cancelling Neighbours because of Channel 5 and not carrying it on.
Yeah, because their license paid for the production costs of Neighbours.
that they're not getting the advertisement money coming in or something to keep the production rolling or something.
Mm.
It's a bad 40
I'll
years.
be honest with you, I didn't know that it was still running.
Neither did I. What's the other one?
Pasty, darling.
Pasty,
Oh.
Uggles.
Uggles.
You're going to get a kick in the balls.
True, I probably will.
Mm.
I
Yeah, I
don't know.
could say, and the Big Brother as well.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, but
Oh,
that
God,
went from Channel 4 to Channel 5, though, didn't it? I mean, I didn't watch it, like, so.
Can they
Wouldn't
do?
that be
Can they cancel Dancing on Ice and that other fucking thing? What do you call it? What's the ballroom one?
Strictly Come Dancing?
That's the bugger. Cancelled. Yeah. Hey, up my duck. Yeah, Home and Away. Is that still going? Is that cancelled?
I don't know.
I can remember in my teenage years when the kind of, I think, yeah, it will be in my teenage years. 40 years that Home and Away has been going. It used to be we'd come home from school or whatever, and if my mum wasn't at work, it'd be, because remember it used to be Crossroads. Remember?
Yeah, I remember Crossroads.
So it'd be Crossroads, and then it'd be whatever the hell it was. Then it'd be Coronation Street, East End. There's no the fucking way. Your day was planned out.
You're forgetting the Sullivans.
But was that not on air? Was that not on at lunchtime?
Sullivan's was on, well, round us, the Sullivans was on about 3:30, 4:15.
And then you'd the other one, the Flying Doctor. No, not the Flying Doctors. You
Flying Doctors.
Flying Doctor.
That was dinner time, yeah.
Well, that would be the Flying Doctors then at dinner time.
Wouldn't it be a brilliant ending to Neighbours, though? If you
What?
got some of the contestants from Big Brother were flying a plane that just happened to also be transporting a nuclear device over Erinsborough, and the damn thing crashes. And instead of having the cliffhanger, you just got the screen going white with Neighbours, the theme song coming up over it. That'd be awesome.
With my name is the last voice you will ever hear.
Neighbours, everybody.
It'd be some fucking barbecue, wouldn't it?
Monkey was on in the afternoon as well. Monkey was brilliant. Monkey was 6 o'clock on
BBC Two.
and it was either Monkey or it was the Water Margin.
Well,
No, the
water
Water
margin
Margin-
first, wasn't it?
The Water Margin was a couple of years before Monkey.
Was
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Liang Shang Po.
Yes. That was an awesome theme song. Though.
That is a good point, Fee. Does anybody watch normal telly anymore?
No, I can't remember. I can't remember the last time I watched council telly. Pardon me.
No, I tend to watch Channel 5 for they quite often have some decent documentaries on. So
Yeah, right.
Evening
Mush. Fist bump. I don't watch it. I think the only thing that we watch is the news in the morning, and that's about it.
Oh, I don't even watch the news. It's just too friggin' depressing.
Yeah, but before 6 o'clock, there's this right gorgeous bird on BBC.
Oh,
She's not on all the time, but just whoa, she is gorgeous.
If there's any other Scotsman in chat, what was the name of the weather forecast that used to be on BBC News or BBC Scotland News just at 5 to 7? For life, I can't remember her name. I'll need to find a picture of her.
what, Carol?
No, she was a Scottish lady, but she was a honey. Oh, yes.
There's a high pressure front moving. I know. Bless you.
Maybe rather moist. Sorry for all you out there who don't like that one. I do apologise. No, I don't care.
Stuart says, "Monkey magic. I bashed so many kids at school with a stick and got suspended."
Yeah, and how many times did you walk about? You get a wee matchstick and stick it in your lug,
No, I never did that.
and then walk about the playground going, and fucking no clouds appear.
No cloud.
Has anybody seen the new one? The remake, the Australian
it's shit.
remake.
It's so
Well,
bad.
there you go, hey up me duck. The term for normal TV is linear TV. Yeah, I can understand why they call it linear.
because it's shite.
No, I must. Is it a good thing though?
What?
All this being able, is it helping? Because like I know I find sometimes on Netflix, I'll start watching some. You get bored halfway through. Instead of sticking with it and seeing whether it actually gets any better, you just kill it dead.
Do you know what pisses me off? When you get into a TV series, especially like Amazon and Prime and stuff like that, you go, oh, this looks really, really good. And you watch maybe the first 3 or 4 episodes and you say, do you know what? I wonder if they're going to renew that. And you go into Google and you check and you go, bastards cancelled it.
Mm.
That really annoys the living daylights out of me. Because you say to yourself, right, I'm 4 episodes in. What is the point of watching the next 10 episodes when there's only 1 season? But I watched them anyway.
See, but if I'd done that with Constantine, I'd have missed out on a cracker.
And I'd have been the same. What was it? The 4,400.
Yeah.
That was a cracking TV program, but it left on a cliffhanger, and we'll never know because they cancelled it.
It's a remake anyway, mate. The original had 4 or 5 series. Well worth watching.
What was that?
It wasn't half as PC. The 4,400. It basically, the plot line goes around a load of people got returned by aliens, but they've been modified, and it was the
They was
original.
in an aeroplane and they disappeared for X amount of number of years, and then returned.
How did they modify them though?
That was part of the
storyline. It was brilliant.
Okay. I thought you were going to say he pressed his ear to his belly button and he made a coffee or some shit. I don't know.
There you go. The benefit of the streaming service don't have a schedule to meet. Before they had to make 12 or 24 episodes. What if they could tell a story in 16 or 9? Streaming doesn't need X episode. 100% agree with you on that one, Ayo.
I mean, the thing, right, Jules and I are currently we're watching
Manifest. That's another good one.
What the hell's the name? SG1, Stargate SG1.
Yes.
We're watching that at the moment, and I didn't realise that after the 10th season, the bastards cancelled it. But what the producers and that did was they made, I think it was 3 movies.
Yeah.
To tie everything together. So I'm like, well, at least they've done that, because apparently they did the same thing with Farscape as well.
Yes.
So I was like, oof.
Yeah, they cancelled it because I've got everything in Farscape. They cancelled it after, is it the 4th season? And then they brought out the Summit Wars.
Peacemaker Wars.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And they brought too many series out.
Peacekeeper Wars or something.
Yeah. And the only reason why they brought them out was because the actual uproar with the fan base.
Yeah, because I think it was something to do with the Australian production or something like that. There was so many delays between episodes.
Well, that was fantastic, that one. I loved Farscape.
Look at Firefly and Serenity.
Supposed to be making that.
That would be a good thing. That would be. I mean, the Mandalorians proved that there's a market out there for that style of sci-fi.
Right. Yeah, to a certain extent, I agree with you, right? But do you not think the likes of, what's his name? Oh Christ! Who's the guy who wrote The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett? He played Happy. John.
I forget his name now.
Begins with an F anyway. This new one that's coming out, is it based on the Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Oh, Obi-Wan, yeah.
Right. So that one's coming out, and then there's supposed to be one with the female Mandalorian. There's supposed to be X amount of spin-offs coming off of this. Do you not think? Yeah, February, whatever you call it. Happy, wasn't it? He played Happy. Am I right? Am I right in saying that?
Yes, you are.
Right. Okay. Thank God for that. Do you not think they're milking it?
I think they're going to have to be very careful that they don't do a Star Trek, because you had Star Trek Next Generations, then Deep Space Nine, then Voyager, and they were virtually verging on playing at the same time. As Star Trek Next Generations was finishing, Deep Space Nine was starting. And then obviously, while Deep Space Nine was going, you had Voyager, and that's what killed it because of it.
Yeah.
They're going to have to be very careful with Star Wars that they don't oversaturate it. Because like you said, you've got The Mandalorian, you've got Boba Fett, you've also got the Rogue One team.
Yeah.
They're on about making a series of that.
Yeah,
Then you've got the Obi-Wan. But from what I'm understanding, these are going to be like standalone series. They're not going to be a continuous, 16 series or like
Right,
that.
yeah. So they're kind of doing what they did with the Marvel Universe TV. Then it's maybe a run of 10 episodes and that's it. It's done.
Yeah.
Well, if you think about it, what can they really do with Obi-Wan? It was shown partly in the movies anyway, and then we know what happened to him on the Death Star. So what can they actually bring into that? Pardon me.
There's a lot of people said that the Book of Boba Fett was basically Mandalorian Series 3.
It is.
And you can see, I personally think that they clicked, that if they tried to have the Mandalorian without Baby Yoda, all hell, it would have just flopped.
See, Andy's just been bring back Enterprise.
I thought Enterprise was cracking. I loved Enterprise.
No, I didn't.
I thought it was brilliant the way.
I would have changed some of the actors, to be honest with you. Some of the actors like, get off the screen, you're doing mine nothing. Jolene Blaylock for a start, I would get rid of her. She was just tits and teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah. And?
It detracted from the storyline.
Fucking
My phaser was always on stun.
And also, we've grown up with Sam Beckett, so that were kind of...
Yeah, you seem to kind of relate a specific actor to a specific role, don't you?
Yeah. I wish they just got totally new everything.
Picard, I can't get into Picard.
Oh, I like Picard.
I don't know if his acting's up to scratch. He was very on that last series.
I think it was more of a nostalgia thing than anything else. If we're going to be brutally honest, I think it was more that nostalgia because let's face it, the actors themselves aren't the Picard that we grew up with because they've got older as we've got older.
Grace.
One of the P needs to go up at 2 o'clock in the morning for a pee.
More than well, he's a robot now, isn't he? Well, an android.
Who?
Picard.
Is he? Did I miss that?
Obviously, he did.
What episode was that on? I need to rewatch it again then.
Yeah, that's towards the end of the first season.
No, it's probably got. I probably got that kind of. I'm bored with this shit.
But I did enjoy it. I'm looking forward to the new one, where they alter time completely. Anything to do with time travel, I love.
Discovery problems there.
I hope Amazon do bring something like SG1 back because I don't. I enjoyed the movie. I went to the cinema to see the movie and I thought it was absolutely excellent because it was
the one with Kurt Russell.
Yeah,
that was brilliant. That
James Spader, because I think that something had never been done like that before. Because and I just thought I was riveted. I was like sitting in the movies like I think I went to see it about 3 or 4 times, and then when they brought the TV series out, and I'm like, right, I couldn't get to grips with Richard Dean Anderson, with his portrayal of Jack O'Neill. I thought, you know what, there's too much comedic value getting in. He's playing it for comedy too much. But the more I watched it, I thought, you know what, it breaks it up. And I really started to get right into it. And I was sorry it kind of get cancelled halfway through or towards the end of season 10. He just says, enough's enough. Because
I've got to admit, though,
wasn't me, officer?
Boba Fett, I was enjoying Boba Fett, and then all of a sudden, halfway through, it changed from Boba Fett to Mandalorian.
Mandalorian. Yeah.
And it's sort of like in the last two, I don't know, I don't want to give any spoilers too much, but the last two episodes had nothing to do with Boba Fett at all. But what I will say is the CGI on a certain person was absolutely mind-blowing. Wasn't it? You've got to admit, without spoiling it, that CGI was out of this world. When you compare, which one was it? The end of Mandalorian to now, the difference in the CGI was just out of this world. And comparing it to when they did Leia.
Yeah.
I mean, we thought they was impressive, but what they've done with what's his face in this last episode, and by all accounts, I was watching a YouTube video about it. By all accounts, there are plans to have one all on his own.
Okay.
Intriguing.
Obviously, Mark will still be using the voice as Mr. Skywalker.
Oh, you've let the cat out the bag now?
Yeah, I haven't, though. And by all accounts, they know how to alter your voice so it sounds younger.
Grab your balls.
Andromeda, that was, what's his face out of Hercules, wasn't he?
Oh,
Yeah,
Kevin Sorbo.
Yeah. See, I enjoyed Andromeda. That was cracking. That was a cracking series.
I always
like
thought
the
it was a
idea
bit
of
of
sentient
a
ship.
lame Babylon 5 type of thing.
But again, you associated him with Hercules. No, you didn't. You associate that shite fucking Hercules program that he was in. You can associate him with that, but yeah, it's there's some interesting TV series I think are in the pipeline. I mean, I'm looking forward to the Lord of the Rings one, and let's see what they're going to do with that. Was it the Rings of Power? I think they're calling it.
So they're doing the prequel.
Yes and no, I think. When you read certain things, and see, I thought they were actually going to base it on the Silmarillion.
Yeah.
Which was basically, it was kind of Tolkien's glossary of every character that he ever wrote about in the Lord of the Rings books, and even taking it back so many generations. Now I thought it was going to be based on that, but apparently it's only partially based on that.
So they're not going to base it on the 5 rings then?
They're basing it on all the rings. With the looks of it, they're basing it on all the rings. So they'll be taking so much for the Silmarillion to bring, obviously, the historical characters back into this new TV series.
The origin of the rings.
Yeah.
But there's quite a lot of sort of the almost religion into it, because it's like the creator and then the various sort of archangel type figures, of which Gandalf was one.
There was how many was there? Yeah, Gandalf. He was what was it they called it? Was it the Protector of Middle Earth?
Yeah.
And I think it was in one of the Hobbit movies. They said you're not the only protector of Middle Earth, and then obviously Galadriel appeared. Why the fuck did they pick Kate Blanchett to play Galadriel? Fair of face, my arse. She had a fucking face like a well-scaled arse.
They're also bringing out Hellraiser.
Ooh.
There's 2 Hellraisers being produced at the present moment. One's a reboot of the film, and then the other is a TV series.
See, I can't help but I think they're gonna. I can see them with the TV series going down the road of sort of tales of the unexpected sort of thing.
I think you ought to bring that back.
I'm interested here with Ain't Me Ducks. What about the Highlander reboot? Supposedly going to have Henry Cavill as the main cast. I could see that working. I don't think it's the right choice, but I could see it working.
I don't. Taking them from The Witcher.
Yeah.
Apologies, somebody's being very naughty around our end.
Wasn't me, nothing to do with me. You can't prove
Nothing
it.
to do with me. I'm innocent.
Release Blake 7. It was the set builder's fault. Babylon 5. I heard there's going to be a reboot of Babylon 5. I hope to God they don't try and spin it out like they did the original. That should have ended after the Shadow War.
Yeah.
It was just a series of. I mean, Excalibur.
I've got to admit, out of the Babylon 5, I liked the first season with the original captain.
Yeah.
The original captain of Babylon 5. That were cracking, that. And then it just went after that. I just kind of. I carried on watching it, and I watched it to the Shadow Wars, like, but it's like. It seemed the first season seemed to be a lot more grittier.
I think the feel was very different, but then the plan was always there for the story arc with Valen. And I thought it was clever how they Bruce Boxleiter's character into the line. Because he was actually second in command on one of the line ships. So it all tied together. I mean, it was very well done in terms of story. There was no
but because once it originally, the Babylon 5 disappeared. The original Babylon 5.
Babylon 4 disappeared, yeah.
That's it, Babylon 4.
And that was allegedly pulled back in time, and that's how he became Valen, by going back on that.
Grizzly, fist bump. Oh, you're right, buddy.
Plans for the reboot of the series in September 2021. So that was announced last year, obviously.
I mean, if you had to, dependent on where they go with Highlander, because I mean they've already done the cousin bit on the TV series, obviously. Then there was the films with Christopher Lambert.
Oh fuck! No. There was the film.
One film.
That second one That was. I've never seen so many people walking out of a movie in my life. I went to see that and they're all, "What the? So this shite about?" Must have, a dozen people must have walked out the cinema that night because they were expecting, there can be only one stuff and all this kind of thing. But then it turns out he's this old decrepit bugger that made this fucking.
Yeah, because ozone layer, wasn't it?
Yeah, the dome thing. Oh, bloody hell.
See, the one with Mario Van Peebles was actually pretty good, The Sorcerer, number 3. I enjoyed that.
There's another actor I couldn't. He just tried too hard to be something he wasn't.
I loved the original Highlander.
There you go. Vic's just thrown one in. Babylon 5 was rewritten totally from season 2 due to Commander Sinclair's actor Michael O'Hare suffering from debilitating mental health problems.
Yeah, there you go.
Cheers for that, Vic.
Evening, Victor.
Good evening. Hope you're feeling well.
I still think Excalibur had more legs to it, but they cut that off too soon.
Excalibur.
So they're only short legs then?
That was the stop.
Fell over.
It was a spin-off from Babylon 5.
I must admit, I couldn't get into Babylon 5. I don't know why, I just couldn't.
Oh, I watched it from every episode. That was the highlight of my week, Babylon 5. They drove past Steve's window and realised they were missing it. Blues and twos in order to get back to the station? Never, not round here, son. There was actually 5, I think.
What?
There was Highlander, Highlander 2, Highlander 3, The Sorcerer. Then the other 2, there was The Source.
Highlander 5, the Tupperware Party.
Oh, what was number 4? It was based more on Connor McLeod. Not Connor McLeod. What was the cousin called?
Tristan.
Shug.
Shuggy.
Tam.
Shuggy McLeod.
Tam McLeod.
Hey, Shuggy.
I think it went crap after the first one.
See, to be honest with you, there was so much of an uproar, wasn't it?
Duncan McLeod, that's it.
Yeah, Duncan that's from the series, wasn't it? The Highlander series was Duncan.
Yeah. The Source was interesting idea. It was a bit.
I think for me it went downhill when all of a sudden the from outer space and all that.
Yeah, I know.
Well, that disappeared after Highlander 2, didn't it?
But I mean, why? And then obviously with Sean Connery, he died in Highlander 1. And they had to bring him back.
It's not what was shoving lives, you know what I mean?
But Sean in Highlander 2 was one of the best comedic characters that there's been. I mean, it was absolutely brilliant.
What took you so long?
I want him to remake Zardos.
It won't be the same.
Shit.
I quite enjoyed Zardos.
Zardos is ace. I love that film. It's the most shittiest film out, but honestly, I love it.
What was the one where he played the space station security guy? Outlander. If they remade X-Files, who would you want to play Mulder and Scully?
Ooh, that's a good one, that.
I wouldn't want them to remake it.
No, to be honest with you, I wouldn't. I think also that's... I know it sounds daft, but that is a timepiece. That is definitely in the 90s.
Definitely.
Mm.
I mean, they tried extending it out, didn't they? There was the two newer series of the X-Files.
Yeah, they did it with, what'd you call him from Terminator, didn't they?
Didn't work. There's no one going to comment to Betty on this last on that last epic Bond impression.
He's really good at Bond. He's really good at Gollum as well.
Oh. You're not listening. Or take his precious.
I love his Gollum. Or
The Expanse was good. I mean, there's been some cracking. Many of the X-Files were based on real files up to the 4th series. That I can believe. Chris Carter's refused to do a reboot. Excellent. New Mars Attacks.
Yeah.
Is that a fond wish, or have you heard something, Fee?
Oh, Mars Attacks was brilliant.
Mars Attacks was funny as hell.
It was Thingy Whitman, Slim Whitman record.
When I'm calling you.
Oh, they were brilliant.
Yeah,
There were so many of those.
I wouldn't
50...
want them to redo it. I've got to admit. I mean, I've even got the 3 Horsemen of the Apocalypse, whatever they're called, series. It was a spin-off.
Oh, the 5, yeah, those, yeah,
3
of X-Files.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Mars Attacks there for a second.
No, X-Files. You know the 3 Horsemen.
Yeah, that was awesome. It's a very, very, very sad ending for those guys. Flash Gordon reboot.
Yeah, they starred in the last fucking Highlander movie.
A Flash Gordon reboot with an old Val Kilmer.
Flash Gordon.
Oh, sorry.
A different film.
Totally different.
Yeah, I didn't want to
film.
read that out because I thought maybe it was a spelling mistake.
No, there was a follow-up to Flesh Gordon. That was Flesh Gordon meets the cheerleaders from Mars.
Hi, Becky.
Ask Steve why he knows, because it's probably sitting up there on the shelf somewhere.
No, it's not actually. It's down there. No, Flesh Gordon is not on Netflix.
Anyway, getting back to series, I'm intrigued about the Halo. You know the computer game?
Halo.
They're on about doing that as well. Or they've
What,
actually
TV?
done it.
What, for
That would
TV?
be good.
No, they're doing. I think it's a film.
Right.
They've done some really good animated stuff with Halo.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. That's
Really
good.
good.
Is that the one with Master Chief?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I've seen some of those ones. Yeah, I mean, there's quite a lot of.
Really? Whoa! Breaking news! Vic, really? Space 2099. Retelling of Space 1999. Oh.
Well, do you know something? I hope they don't fuck up the theme tune.
Yeah, they better not.
Remember, the theme tune started off quite dramatic, and then it was a wah wah fucking guitar. And you're like,
Wow. I love Space. They've just released. They did 4 films on Space 1999. They've just released them on Blu-ray in HD. They've cleaned them all up and that lot. So I'll be getting them.
Oh, they're also doing God of War. God, I hope so. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Well, that's true. Well, I mean, the second season was all American-based, wasn't it, compared to... I didn't know a little useless information about Space 1999. The original season of Space 1999 actually was written for UFO. They just changed it, yeah. Because UFO's ratings dropped.
Adam Stone, I'm so glad you're enjoying Hit Monkey. It is awesome.
Chris Doyle, fist bump.
That was the series that we found on Disney Plus. It's absolutely mental, but it's so good.
I haven't watched it yet.
Evening, Chris. Yeah, it's cracking. It really is. It's not for the faint of heart. There's plenty of blood and guts in it, but by God, it's funny. Midnight Caller. Oh, that was the DJ, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was brilliant.
Wasn't he the guy that played? Oh, what was it called now? Was it American Gothic? That TV series with Caleb.
Oh God!
Can you remember that?
Now you're going back.
Oh, yeah, well, 90s.
Yeah.
With
but now you're going
Caleb.
back. It's 30 years ago, mate.
No, it's not. It was only a couple of months ago.
According to the knowledge font that is Vic, Martin Landau was the original choice for Spock. He turned it down.
Yeah,
because
it was.
Like sci-fi.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
There you go.
Every day's a school day.
Oh, God,
Martin
yeah.
Landau. See, that was an iconic role. Martin Landau's role in Space 1999.
Yeah, of course it was.
You can't replace that.
No.
You know what I mean? Same with, what was the name of the doctor? The blonde that you were sure he was slipping a crippler, but...
I can't think of her real name.
Barbara.
Well, both of them played in, whatchamacallit?
They were
Mission
husband and wife.
Impossible, wasn't it?
Were they not husband and wife?
I didn't think they were.
I think they were. I could be wrong, but I think they were. I think they were husband and wife.
I'd agree with what Vic's just put though. Martin Landau was a brilliant character actor. Barbara Bain, that's it.
Barbara Bain.
I was married to Barbara Bain from 1957 to 1993.
There you go.
So they were. Lucky dog.
I used to think I used to like her who used to be able to change into different animals.
Oh, with the funky eyebrows.
Oh yeah.
Me-
Oh, there was just something about her.
Stop
me-
it.
what the
Oh, mind.
fuck, you know?
Oh, I say.
What?
Juliet Landau, Martin Landau's. Yeah, Juliet Rose Landau. The girl that played Drusilla in Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure. Hold on, let's have a look.
Yeah, Maya, that was it, Vic. Maya.
Yeah. She's Martin Landau's daughter and Barbara Bain.
There you go.
I never realised Drusilla. Ooh.
She was dirty.
She was dirty.
Maya. That was it. Maya. Catherine Shell. Oh. Yeah, she used to freak me out though because she changed into monsters as well as things, didn't she?
Yeah,
In
but
the credits.
imagine that could be so much fun.
Oh.
I want to redo it, right, and obviously bring back Alan as the Eagle captain, and everybody shouts, Alan, Alan, Alan.
I'll tell you one I would love them to reboot, Manimal.
Oh,
That's the one.
Next, you'll be
love
wanting Man from Atlantis.
oh yeah.
that had so much potential.
How many kids nearly drowned in swimming pools with that shit?
Yeah, try.
I still can't understand.
Mum, look at me, I'm a dolphin. Go to the bath, you fucking idiot.
Shane, no.
I've seen that advertising of Tommy and
Yeah,
Pammy.
that's on Disney Plus. That.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a star.
Hmm.
But
I tell you one thing, I've seen an advert for it, and the girl that plays Pam Landerson,
Oh, she looks like it.
yeah, she blooming does.
Have you seen the original video?
Yes.
No.
He's quite a.
He's
Big
an
lad.
outstanding member.
He was rather gifted. The
Mm.
jammy bastard.
But I mean, Man from Atlantis, I never understood why they got Patrick Duffy to play him. Other than he's a shit actor, but why Patrick Duffy?
Why not? He wasn't that well known when he did that, though, was he? He became well known when he did. Was it Dallas or Dynasty you were in?
Dallas.
It wasn't. I thought Man from Atlantis was after Dallas.
No, it's before it.
Before.
It was before.
Yeah, before it. I think that's what broke him into TV. I mean, obviously, he probably played smaller parts in other TV series, but that was his main first break, as far as I'm aware of.
Hey Up says you wouldn't want that big Betty, you'd be knocking mods off the table all day. It's
I've
a
never
small
seen the
price to
Travellers.
pay.
It'd be nice,
Oh,
it'd be nice to have it for a day.
No.
Yes,
Make it a month.
I like Buffy. I prefer Willow.
Oh.
Willow.
Naughty Willow, though. It's got to be the vampire Willow.
No. What was the character that Charisma Carpenter played?
Oh, Cordelia. No.
Well, we're perfect here. Steve can have Buffy, you can have Cordelia, and I've got Willow.
No, I want Naughty Vampire Willow.
No, I got Willow. I bagged it first.
Oh, see, I was all right with. I was all right. Well, Cordelia or Drusilla, because she was just dirty. She was
And by all accounts, Salem's
fucking
Lot.
nuts as well.
That'll be interesting.
Drusilla.
Joker, True Blood was all right up until such times as you got to about the season, the last 3 seasons, and don't ever mention that to my wife, because when they fucked up the last series, right, when they finished the show, the fan base kicked up hell about it, and they bombarded the production company. That why did they fuck up the ending of the show? And Jules is one of the people. She bombarded their Facebook page and everything. She actually got blocked off the Facebook page.
I've got all the seasons on DVD except for the last season. I still haven't watched
the
it.
last season's fucking terrible. You know something? One of the characters that I wish to God they'd brought into it was Bubba, but they didn't. Obviously, because Elvis Presley's. Maybe they said, you know what, just no, you can't do that because you're.
That was one of the best bits in the book, though. Bubba in the garage.
Aye. So actually, Elvis, but he doesn't realise he's dead.
I mean, I've just literally picked up all the series of True Blood for 40 quid from HMV.
Can't go wrong, can you?
Not for that. It's brilliant. Forces TV, yeah, they do some cracking older stuff. They had Get Some In. Do you remember that one? Or it was the comedy about the soldiers.
No, God, I don't remember that one.
There's only one way to get out, and that's to get some in. It was.
Was that not after 8.5 Optimum? Was that not the series after that? No, am I thinking something completely different?
It was about National Service. And it was a comedy set around National Service. It was absolutely brilliant. But Alan, where we got to, first 3 series of True Blood were good. As for the reboot, they'll probably screw it up. Hellraiser filming for Hulu starts this year.
Like I said, it's not long back. The Hellraiser thing, they're filming exactly at the same time. The film, which is a reboot of the original Hellbound Heart, which I'm looking forward to because Pinhead is not a male. Pinhead is actually a female.
Excellent. Because they don't actually give us sex for Pinhead, did they?
Sorry?
In the books, I didn't think they actually gave us sex for Pinhead because the actual
it wasn't a sex, but it leaned more to it being a female. Even in the original Hellraiser, he wasn't even called Pinhead.
But I'm going to complain because it needs to be a gender neutral Cenobite.
It was a new. It was. If you actually read the book, it was a gender neutral.
There we go. Bill Richards Get Some In was the RAF regiment with Wolfie Smith. So I wonder if that's where Citizen Smith came from.
The People's Republic of the People's Republic of Tooting, isn't it?
Yeah. Currently rewatching 15 seasons of Supernatural. Good luck with that one.
Don't get me wrong. That I must admit that I actually quite enjoyed that Supernatural.
Start getting a bit silly towards the end.
Tell me a series that has run for that long that doesn't.
Oh, Shane, you are a sick puppy. That mates at the weekend is going to make her watch all the Human Centipede movies back to back.
I know, back to front.
All of them? How many were there?
3, I think.
3 at least.
Oh, you're joking.
Yeah. There's the original.
Yeah.
There's the second one, which has got some pervert in a underground car park who carries on. Oh, Fraser's coming back without the dad, though, because the actor died a few years ago. I used to enjoy Fraser.
But they're having his ashes on the mantelpiece. And his walking stick.
Season 3 of Orville starts soon. I never got into the Orville.
I ate that duck.
No. Well, apparently Jackie's watching The Mentalist. That is a cracker.
The new Dexter is good.
I couldn't get into Dexter. I tried, but I just couldn't get into that.
No, it's the new series is good with a little bit of a twist to it.
It's
My
like
Good
that
Lady
Doctor
loves
as well. Oh, what's it called now? Where he's oh, what's the Doctor called now?
House?
It's basically House, but no, he's a young lad.
Oh, the Good Doctor.
That's it, the Good Doctor. That just went. That started okay, and then just went nah.
Bring back Quincy.
Personally, I'm with Black Country Vapor Millennium. That was a cracker.
That was another one that got cancelled quite early, though, didn't it,
Yeah,
Millennium?
that was the same writer as X-Files.
Mm-mm.
It was Carter.
Hey, up me duck. Why? What have I done now?
Love Blacklist until you can find out if he is or isn't.
Did anyone watch the series? Oh, what's it called now? The one that out of the film where one day of the year you could do whatever you want.
The Purge.
Yeah. Did anyone watch the TV series? Because I never got a chance to watch it.
I
I
didn't.
thought
I can't-
the original film was good.
Yeah, but again, and I think we've mentioned this before in various shows. When they get a run of a series of movies, the first one's absolutely great. Second one's third one's absolutely pants, and then after that, forget it. And I think that's what they've done with The Purge, and even bringing that into a TV series. You're like, fuck no.
See, I like the original Purge. I thought that was brilliant.
See, I'm in awesome zombie movies. That's my kind of genre.
Never got into him.
Because they are, by all accounts, supposedly making a TV series of Resident Evil.
See, I've got all the Resident Evil films.
Now,
Have you seen the new one?
the new one's fantastic.
Nah,
I watched it and I thought, and then I watched it again and I thought, that's actually not too, because it does stick to the original game.
Yeah. They ran out with ideas with Purge.
Who's playing Alice then?
Alice isn't in it because Alice wasn't in the game.
Yeah, that's true. It won't. She won't, was she?
Mm-hmm.
But Vic's just put, they ran out of ideas with the Purge. It's like The Walking Dead. It dragged on for way too long.
The Walking Dead. Oh, I mean, R. Aiden. Oh, you've got to watch it. You've got to watch it. And he absolutely loves The Walking Dead. We got up to season, I think it was 4 or 5. And I'm thinking, I wish the zombie would kill him.
You know, well, now you know why he left.
Because honestly, he deserved all he got. That bloke. He were in complete and utter hob.
Tosser.
Grizz, don't you think though? I mean, you just said they should have done the new Resident Evil in 2 films. The whole idea of it being as it was, it followed the pace of the game. It was boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, but thing is though, when you went upstairs or opened the door, did the screen go blank?
Loading.
Because every time you walked up the stairs, the screen would go blank, and then next you'd be upstairs.
Yeah, I mean, you opened the door. Yeah, but you opened. Hey.
When I watched Welcome to Raccoon City, I was expecting a rehash, and it didn't come, and it was so refreshing. And having grown up with the original, Resident Evil,
I think that's to a certain extent why I was initially disappointed with it, because you were that used to seeing Alice and all the rest of it, and you had kind of fixed in your own mind's eye that's she was the main character of the Resident Evil movies, but this just went right back to the very beginning, forgot about Alice completely, and started right from when the game started. And
Yeah,
I thoroughly enjoyed it after watching it for a second time.
It was nice watching Millie.
there was so much stuff that could have been put in, Grizz, but it was like, oh, bloody hell. The original Doom film, that felt more like a video game than the film.
Was that the one with The Rock?
Rock. Yeah. I enjoyed that. Thoroughly I watched Resident Evil just because Millie Jokovic.
Well, exactly. I mean, Millie. But saying that, the girl that was in Resident Evil 2 with the dark hair, she was a bit alright, no?
Her that played Jill Valentine. Or
Yeah, Jill Valentine.
Doom is being rebooted.
That could be interesting.
Doom is getting a reboot.
Another one I'm surprised that they never... I know there's only 2 films, but I'm surprised it never gained a bit more momentum, was Silent Hill.
That freaked me out the first time I watched that. I'm like,
I thought it was brilliant. I loved the game. The game was absolutely fantastic.
never played it, I must admit.
Oh, that was a creepy film. Creepy game, let alone the film.
I think half of it was because, one, it was so atmospheric, but it was so bloody difficult. The game drove you nuts.
Yeah, it was a hard game, that.
No, it's Carl Urban. That's who you're thinking of.
Silent Hill has the rights issues with it. That's why nothing happened with continuation or a reboot.
Really?
There seems to be a lot of that going on with rights issues at the moment, and there's a lot of stuff being released. That a lot of the companies are releasing their rights to a lot of things. I read something the other day about something that was getting a reboot because the original company who owned the rights to it have just released it. And for the life of me, I can't remember what the bloody name of it was.
Evening, Mike.
Talking about problems with rights, that's why we've always had problems with Hellraiser. That's why you've had these straight to DVD shitty films.
So
That's all down to Dimensions.
The one they had in space, wasn't it?
Well, that one, the director took his name off the actual credits of that.
Not surprised.
In the film with June, Bill, they had to miss out so much of the books. I mean, there is so much information in that first book.
Oh, blooming heck. How many books were in Dune? There were about 14.
You're into double figures easy.
I think there were about I'm sure there were about 14 books. I remember reading them as a kid.
That's why Blake 7 never got a reboot. Massive rights issue with the estate of Terry Nation. That is so sad because that could really, they could really make something of that now.
Well, there's always been problems with Terry Nation, haven't there? Because they had problems when they rebooted Doctor Who with Daleks, didn't they? That was that's one of the reasons why it took so long to reboot blooming Doctor Who.
I mean, the thing is with Blake 7, a reboot, I would prefer to see a sort of homage rather than a full reboot.
What's Blake 7?
Yeah, it could.
I'd like to see it from a more modern version of it. I think it deserves it.
I mean, and the whole thing about the Federation, how right is that for now? The idea that the government are controlling everything, and that would just so feed into the current zeitgeist. It'd be brilliant. Daleks vanished for a long time in the original series as well.
Yeah. I know there was a seriously big hoo-ha with Daleks. But there you
go. I mean, I must admit, I found myself watching some of the more recent Doctor Who's recently in the Christmas one. I didn't particularly watch it the first time round, but watched it again. I didn't miss much, did I?
No, you didn't miss much at all. When this last season started, the first 2 episodes, I always thought, well, we're kind of getting back to Doctor Who, and then it just...
Oh, I thoroughly enjoyed the 6-parter. I thought that was
but
cracking.
the Flux had wiped out half the blooming galaxy. But all of a sudden, they're all back again. Hey!
Well, if the Avengers can do it.
Yeah, but that was... yeah, come on. He flicked his finger. And died in the process.
Yeah, well, yeah. Oh dear, what a pity how sad. It was about time. Let's be right.
That's a good film.
What's on now isn't Doctor Who. It's slow-moving train wreck headed by Chibnall, who's a lobotomized moron. I can't wait for RTD to take it back home. God, you sound just like my son, Vic. That's scary.
Well,
Victor
Chibnall's
is very
completely
passionate
destroyed
about
it.
Mm.
Completely destroyed it. It's going to be interesting this... is it the 60th anniversary?
Mm. Well, especially seeing as there was all that... The rumours flying around about old David.
Yeah, because they're on about David Tennant coming back.
Yeah,
but
all
not
that's been
as his original Doctor.
Well, that seems to have disappeared again.
Mm.
So I don't know what's going off with that.
I think
But
that's...
then Norse, that's a cracking idea. FEAR, Fear. The game. Did you ever play it?
Never played it.
I think I did. And if it's the one I'm thinking of, it was like a zombie sort of shoot 'em up, but it was a corker. But there was a hell of a... I think it was a techie one, but it was a hell of a storyline behind it.
I tell you
Well,
another good series that would really be, you know, a standalone series. Did you ever watch The 13 Ghosts?
Yes.
Yes.
I think a TV series based on The 13 Ghosts would be brilliant. Just do a standalone 13 episodes, and it's the story of each ghost.
Yeah, the Juggernaut and that's the one I can remember.
I think that would be a corking, you know, Netflix 13 episode series just of the 13 Ghosts.
That would be good.
Because if you've ever watched if you've owned the DVD, there's like a little documentary and it tells you the backstory of each ghost. And I always thought that would be a fantastic full set, blow it out completely.
I just couldn't get the glass house though.
It was effectively a spelling building for...
Yeah.
Oh, I know that. But you couldn't go for a shit because everybody would see you sitting in a cassie.
Fair point. Well,
But the thing is though, did you ever see the bathroom? Now, if I was in the house at 13 ghosts in it, I certainly would be shitting myself because I would need a toilet. Because of the ghosts. So we need to have a toilet. But you wouldn't want to go to the toilet because everybody could see you having a poo.
Norse has just cleared it up. It's the psychological survival horror rather than the zombie. Sorry, Norse, thinking wrong game here, but that sounds interesting. Go with that.
Tell you what I'm looking forward to. If it goes ahead, is Judge Dredd.
Yes. But
It needs to be Carl.
not the Stallone.
No,
Yeah.
it needs
Oh,
to
you
be
don't want Stallone. I am the law.
That last Dread film was awesome. It got everything. But no bathroom glass was frosted. There you are. See? You could go.
Well, there
for
must
cheap.
have been a bathroom because she gets in bath.
Yeah.
So there must have been a toilet.
There you are, Stevie.
Oh, bathroom, right, okay, I must have missed that, but
Yeah, because she gets in bath. Because the daughter ends up smelling all the lovely smelly things in
so
the
she does.
sink.
Right. I stand corrected.
That's interesting. I'd like to see some series developed from the Fallout games. Loads of backstories from all the experiments of each Fallout shelter. That would be good.
I'm sure there was the oh Christ, what's the name of Grizz, mate, help me. The one the guy and his mate, it was like kind of apocalyptic type thing on the motorbikes. What the fuck was the name of it now? Oh shit.
Duke Nukem.
No. Oh God. What was the name of it? That's going to annoy the hell out of me now.
Not Newcomb High.
No, fuck.
Stop it.
You know, they're supposed to be making quite a lot of movies that are based on video games.
Well, let's be right. Video games are the new books.
Yeah, of course they are. Yeah.
Shit, what was the name of that?
Oh, Grace.
Is it the Days Gone? That's it. Yes, Days Gone. They were supposed to be making a movie of that, and they were also supposed to be making a movie of The Last of Us as well.
Oh, that's just screaming out for a movie. But I 100% agree with Grizz. Follow up to the new Mortal Kombat. That would definite.
I didn't like that.
No.
It was brill. I want to see Johnny Cage anyway. We've got to do number 2. But what's that one? Zombie movie back in the day, British made. You saw it all in first person view. I don't remember that one.
No, I don't remember that one.
No, there was the one based on being in a video game, which was the something in Henry.
Was that Cronenberg's one?
I stand corrected regarding The Last of Us. It's actually made and it's a TV series, and Pedro Pascal stars as Joel.
Mm.
If anybody's played the game, they'll know who Joel is.
I'm just trying to Google food to see about, because first person films.
Guy walking in the bedroom, there's like zombie grandma in the corner.
By all accounts, they were supposed to be getting Van Damme as Johnny Cage.
No. Jesus Christ, he needs a Zimmer frame.
I was just going to ask, is he still alive? God, remember they did those shit beer adverts as well.
Who's Steven Seagal playing then? I wonder if he's still got his ponytail.
I'm trying to think what that first person film was that I saw. Hardcore Henry, that's it.
Hardcore
Such
Henry.
a weird film. It's literally filmed from first person.
Yeah, it was a shoot 'em up, but you were. Am I right in saying that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
It was almost like being a character in a video game. It was unreal, but it was such a good film. Switch your mind off. Complete trash.
Above the clouds, fist bump.
Dribble forward, but it was awesome. Van Damme's too old to be. Johnny Cage has got to be eye candy. That's the whole thing. Hardcore Henry was really odd, but it was so much fun.
I've never watched it.
But
did they not do a kind of similar movie with Gerard Butler?
Fist bump.
But it wasn't so much as if it was. Yeah, because it was called Shooter, wasn't it? Am I thinking the same movie?
It wasn't Gerald Butler. It was the guy who starred in Croupier. Oh God. No, it wasn't that one.
Catch you later, Grizzly. Have a good show, mate.
Oh, what was it called?
You know.
Clive Owen. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, but that did feel very game-like. It was. I think that was a rip-off of the Japanese samurai with the baby, wasn't it? It was just set with guns and
Samurai one with the baby.
yeah. It's been ripped off so many times. It's what this reckon Mandalorian was ripped off.
I know what you're on about. Yeah. Well, there was a samurai looking after a baby, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was proper Chinese or Japanese films. back in 60s or something, wasn't it?
Mm.
I mean, basically, Mandalorian's a blooming Western.
It was called Shoot 'Em Up. Yeah, Clive Owen. Also got Paul Giamatti, Monica Bellucci, and Stephen McCarthy in it. A man named Mr. Smith delivers a woman's baby during a shootout, and it all gets very complicated from there. But Monica Bellucci plays his wet nurse.
The one with the samurai looking at am I getting the right one here? Lone Wolf and Cub, Sword of Vengeance. Is that one?
That's the one.
That's where they chop their heads off and things like that, and honestly, it just squirts blood everywhere.
Oh, it's awesome. The thing is, though, a lot of stuff, especially in the spaghetti westerns, was ripped off from the Japanese stuff.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well, look at the Magnificent Seven.
Yeah,
Was the Seven Samurai?
Yeah.
I mean, you can see that. I mean, even in the Star Wars universe, that is so based on Japanese original 60s films.
Mm. Oh, it's great though. I mean, oh man, Ian, how you doing? I haven't seen him there. Yeah, I think that's half the thing about though, because everybody says now, why isn't there anything original? I don't think there has been. Everybody's sort of borrowed bits and pieces. Tarantino was the first one that sort of said, yeah, I borrowed this and I borrowed that. And he was honest about it, yeah.
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, let's face it, there's been that many remakes that the remakes people think are the original.
Yeah, but then there's reboots, the reboots of the reboots.
How many times now? I mean, have you... The Departed was brilliant, though. Eternal Affairs was good, but The Departed, just Jack Nicholson in that, just took it to another level. That was awesome.
I tell you one thing on about Jack Nicholson. I watched Doctor
Sleep.
Yeah,
Dr. Giggles.
but I watched the director's cut.
Oh yeah,
Thoroughly enjoyed it. Absolutely fantastic. It's nearly 3 hours long.
I found that actually more disturbing than The Shining.
It was good. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it is. No, what I was going to say is, I was sort of earwigging a conversation between two people of a younger generation, and they were talking about this banging tune they'd just heard. And then they started talking about it more, and I suddenly thought, that's an 80s tune. It was a bloody remix. I heard it the other day. How many kids are walking out there?
It's not the one with a female vocalist by any chance, is it?
The chance.
It's a slowed down version of a particular song.
Yes, that's the
What
one.
song is it then?
I can't fucking remember.
I'm having problems. It's one in the charts at the minute.
Yeah.
That knocks it down a bit, doesn't it?
Oh God. Do you know, so the tune's actually going round in my head, but I can't remember the damn lyrics.
Oh, The Shining. I love The Shining. Absolutely love it to bits.
I've not heard the remix of Land Down Under. Oh, they better not mess that up. That was a classic.
There's a remix of the Land Down. No. You can't touch Men at Work.
They'll be playing around with who can it be now next.
No, that's just right. I mean, it's like when they nicked Alphaville's Forever Young and things like that bugs me as well. Leave it
Oh, I don't
alone.
know. The dance version of Forever Young was pretty good.
So are we any closer?
Oh, God, they've done it. Chachi and Page. No.
I don't know what to hope.
No. Can't do that.
So who's this female singer then?
I can't remember the bloody thing now.
Neither can I.
But I was just thinking, how many kids are walking around thinking this is something new? And then we were bopping away to it years ago.
Yeah, but your parents can say that as well. To songs that we sing to.
Yeah, but there wasn't the sampling in that. I mean, the amount of stuff I've heard recently where I can name you the tune that the sample's from.
Oh, God, you're blatantly, though.
Yeah.
It's blatantly obvious what tune. Because there's about 3 different versions of Under Pressure that I've heard recently. And it's all like, well, you've just directly nicked that.
It has been going on for years, but it just seems to be, at least previously, there was a little bit every now and again, oh yeah, this has got bits of blah, blah, blah. And now it seems to be getting passed off as something original.
Yeah.
I mean, YouTube seems to be big for that one. And then I saw there was a, the FU song.
A, B, C, D, E, F, U.
Yeah, that's the one. I see there's been there's almost like a callback on that one. There's a romantic version from the bloke's point of view.
All right.
That's been flying around. I was thinking, how many times have we heard that one? Because there's Don't Want You Back. Do you remember that one back in the 90s?
Mm-hmm.
It's going in circles. It's driving me nuts. Where's the originality?
It's all been done, mate. It's all been done.
No, there's got to be something new out there.
That song's going to do man nothing.
Unless you like a dirty bass line, I wouldn't recommend the new A Land Down Under there. Thank you, A-Up.
Well,
No.
it's 10 to the hour, guys. Are we going to floof?
Floof. Oh, hold on.
Floof.
Oof.
I do believe they're doing an auction tonight.
Yes, they
They
are.
are.
Yeah.
It's the first charity episode ever.
Yeah. Which
So,
will be
good luck,
interesting.
Yes. So if you're feeling flush, give your money to the boys because it's going to causes. I'm just trying to find which ones they are because Vic did put that on the Facebook page. Hold on. Bum, bum, bum.
Credit cards at the ready, gents. Not kidding.
Mine's is definitely hidden.
There we are. Proceeds going to the Mungo Foundation of Scotland and the SSPCA.
Which are wonderful causes. Anything to do with animals, I'm always up for.
Oh, 100%. I'm intrigued. What's the Mungo Foundation of Scotland?
I don't know what that one is. I know the other one's like the RSPCA here in the UK, but it's not a royal chartered one.
They support vulnerable individuals across Scotland. Oh, that's awesome.
Which is actually not far from where I live.
Right. They support approximately 1,500 people per year across a diverse array of services. Both absolutely cracking causes then. So if you can, go and help out the boys.
Definitely. They will be on in just over 5 minutes' time.
Right. Well,
And-
better wind up.
For a little bit of trivia, St Mungo was he's the kind of patron saint of Glasgow.
And I always thought he liked it in the summertime.
Bungo Jerry. Yeah.
Well,
See, you thought that one was going to go that way, didn't you? Heckers.
Mungo, patron saint of summertime.
Mungo, like.
Only when the weather's hot.
Yeah, did they not used to use that for an HP sauce advert?
What?
I think they
summertime,
did,
yeah.
yeah.
I did it. I did. Anywho. The time for goodbyes.
Indeed.
It certainly is.
Bye.
Ta-da! Ta-da! Thanks for watching.
No, I wasn't here last week, but bye.
Don't forget to shut the door when you leave.
Yeah.
Take light off.
Don't let
Big
Handle
light.
hit you on don't let Handle hit you on half and way out. Yeah, guys, thanks very much for joining us yet again. If you are feeling a little bit flush, head over to the UK Vape Show this evening, where as Mark said, they're doing a charity event tonight. Same time, same place next week. Fingers crossed. For more of the same, hopefully. And I do believe this is the first show of this year we'll not hardly mention vaping at all.
No.
No, the sci-fi started and that was it.
See, I told you at the start of the year it wouldn't take long. Martin and Steve loved every minute of it. I was sorry I couldn't make it last week, but hey, it's one of these things, unfortunately. Just I'm up to my balls in it at work. And
It's all right. Me and Steve are now going to leave. You've got your hour and a half to catch up on.
that's all right. I just fucking they could just sit here and watch me drink beer for an hour and a half. I could care fucking less. Anyway, till next Thursday, people, have a lovely weekend. Stay safe out there. And I know the weather's supposed to be shit in the UK over the weekend, I think. So stay wrapped up nice and warm. If you need to go out, only go out for a few minutes and get back into the warmth. Put the TV on, put your feet up, make yourself a brew, whatever. But stay safe, and we'll see you next week. Stephen?
Chats, thank you so much for joining us. Bit of a sci-fi ramble this week, but it's been so long since we've done it. It was lovely to brush off the cobweb.
Next week it's porn.
Oh, God. Can we have Bunny as a special guest?
Always. Definitely.
If you get a chance, get yourself over to the UKVS and join the boys for a cracking cause. I don't know if you saw the comments from Help Me Duck, but apparently they look after children and vulnerable adults, like giving the carers time to have a break, etc., just to do the shopping. A bit of respite time means the world to carers. Know that one from personal experience. So I'm going to hand you over to Gaffer because we've got to be quick.
That's what she says.
Thank you. Everybody on the replay, if you've made it here, big huggles to you. Guys in chat, thank you so much. It's been a nice little chilled out, relaxed, sci-fi rebooty kind of night tonight. I've right enjoyed it. It's been lovely. The only thing that's been missing is me pint of John Smith's or Guinness. That's the only thing that was missing tonight. So, right, I'm going to wrap this one all up for you guys. I want to give it a big shout out to my wonderful friend Stevie BFG, my wonderful, super cuddly, glad he's back, Betty. Thank you very much for coming back.
Oh, fucking cuddly. That's just a fucking polite way of saying fat. Bitch.
Sumptuous.
But he gives good cuddles.
Flumptuous.
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 Squeeze too much of fat.
Just want to say hello to Becky Bishop and thank you for subscribing as well. Really pleased about that one. Thank you.
Oh, can I just a quick one? A quick one. For any of you who watched Vic's What's Up on Sunday, please go on to Vic's What's Up. Click on the link for the Scottish fucking vaping thingy, Bobby, and fill in the little form, please. It helps us guys up here because they're going to shaft us.
Yeah, that is. If you haven't watched the What's Up, you really ought to watch the What's Up, especially if you are based in Scotland.
100%.
Because I actually did read it, and yeah, ooh, Yes, that's so like gets the old hackles up there. Seriously.
Yeah.
Right, let's go because they'll be going live directly. So pop over, go and see Vic, Aidan, Adam, and Grizzly, and see if you can help out a little bit with their charity cause. That'll be awesome. From us guys, we will see you all next Thursday at 7:30, same time, same back channel. Bye.
Bye.
Outro.
TTFN.
Love you. I'm a bit picky.
Right, let's see if I can find that damn song now. Hit the button. Push flaps.